It's a Tuesday night in 2008. Marcus is standing in the parking garage of his new apartment building, the one with the rooftop terrace, and the gym he'll use 4 times before forgetting about it, holding his keys like they're proof of something. The lease is $800 more a month than his old place. He just got promoted. He ran the numbers. He can afford this. He is being responsible. He's not blowing money on weekends or buying things he doesn't need. He worked hard for 3 years to earn this upgrade, and now he's taking it. That's how it's supposed to work. And he's right. By every rule he was ever taught, Marcus is doing exactly what you're supposed to do when you earn more money. The problem is the rule itself. My name is Jack, and today I want to walk you through one of the most quietly destructive forces in personal finance. A force that doesn't look like a mistake while it's happening. That actually looks like success. And that has a way of making sure you arrive at 50, having earned more than you ever dreamed, and saved almost none of it. It's called lifestyle inflation. But I want to be more precise than that, because the version I'm describing isn't reckless. It isn't impulsive. It's logical. And that's exactly what makes it so dangerous. For most of human history, earning more money actually did mean you got to live better right away. The concept of deferring consumption. Earning now, not spending. Investing the difference. The psychological wiring that makes Marcus's thinking feel correct wasn't broken by some flaw in his character. And then the advertising industry got very, very good at making sure it never updates. This is where Marcus and Daniel come in. Same city, same company, both hired in 2005 at $60,000 a year. Year 3, Marcus gets his first significant raise, $75,000. And he does exactly what feels right. Each upgrade feels individually justified. He's not being reckless. He earned this. Daniel gets the same raise. He stays in his $1,100 apartment for 1 more year. And then he does it again, after the next raise, and the one after that. Here's the math, and I want you to actually feel this one. By 2025, both Marcus and Daniel are earning $130,000 a year. Same trajectory, same employer, same 20 years. Marcus is carrying roughly $65,000 in combined credit card and auto debt. Daniel has no consumer debt. He is sitting on $310,000. The gap between them is over $300,000, built not from different incomes, built entirely from the delay between earning more and wanting more. At a 7% average annual return, that $310,000 becomes roughly $1.2 million by the time Daniel is 65. Marcus's $18,000, invested today at the same rate, becomes approximately $70,000. The gap isn't $300,000 anymore. It's over $1 million. But here's the part no one talks about. This isn't a story about Daniel being disciplined and Marcus being weak. The apartment listings, the car dealerships, the credit card limits that expand every time your income does. That's not a conspiracy. That's just incentives. Your income going up is everyone else's revenue opportunity. The Federal Reserve's Survey of Consumer Finances has been tracking this pattern for decades. The Vanguard How America Saves report consistently shows that contribution rates plateau or even fall. I want to give this pattern a name. I'm calling it the deserving delusion. The deserving delusion isn't greed. It isn't stupidity. It is genuinely a reward system misfiring. The problem is that feeling it now is almost always the most expensive possible response. There's no villain in this story. There is only a system that runs on the assumption that rising income means rising spending. It is not designed with your retirement in mind. It never was. But hey, at least the rooftop terrace has a great view. Now, let me be fair. There's a version of this where the conventional wisdom is right. There are real gains from eliminating financial stress that show up as better decisions, better health, better outcomes. Behavioral economists Sendil Mullainathan and Eldar Shafir have documented the cognitive cost of scarcity. The conventional spend what you earn wisdom isn't wrong for everyone. It's wrong for the people who are already stable. So here's the honest question I want you to sit with. Are you upgrading your life because your current circumstances are causing you real stress or real friction? Both answers are legitimate, but only one of them has a plan behind it. The problem is that feeling it now is almost always the most expensive possible response. Set your savings rate before you set your lifestyle. When a raise hits, automate the increase before you update your spending. Quick note, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here is personalized investment advice. What I'm describing is a structural habit, not a specific product recommendation. Talk to a fee-only fiduciary. The point isn't a specific product. The point is that the gap between earning more and spending more needs to be captured automatically. The Vanguard How America Saves data shows that automatic enrollment and auto-escalation features are among the strongest predictors. Back to Marcus. It's 2025. He's standing in a different parking garage, outside a different apartment, running different numbers. And he is, by the only metrics anyone ever showed him to check. Paycheck in, bills paid, life upgraded accordingly. Daniel, 40 miles away, is having a very different Tuesday. He's looking at an account with $310,000 in it. His apartment was fine. His car was fine. The vacations were good. He just introduced a lag. The same starting line. The same income. A gap of over $300,000. Built entirely out of a single question Marcus never thought to ask himself. If this video just answered that question for you and helped you see the system underneath it, hit subscribe. That's the only reason I make these.